When most of us were kids, we were afraid of a lot of things. There was the monster in your closet that would burst out to grab you, or the one under your bed that would sneak out in the middle of the night. But not me. I was afraid of very real things. One of those real things was flowers. This all happened after seeing the movie Jumanji, where the flowers came to life, and one of them could even eat you. As a kid, I avoided flower shops like they were concentration camps, and for good reason. While being afraid of flowers was a big part of my young life, there was another deep-seated fear. I was afraid of balloons, and not just because they floated around all eerily, but because of when they would pop. It was the pop that scared me. Look at that. It was a face of pure fear. However, I was not always afraid of balloons as a child. In fact, I loved them at first. Having a balloon was like having a little friend floating by you all the time. The only problem is that if you lose your grip for just a moment, you lose your friend forever. And this traumatizing event is what started it all. I was very young when it happened. I was with my mom and remember grabbing a free green balloon on the way out of the store. We were nearly to the car when a strong wind picked up, and I, being small, stood no chance. I was blown back and for but a moment loosened my death grip on the string attached to the balloon. I looked up and watched as my new friend stared back at me, now a captive of the wind. I shouted something similar to the word balloon, and my floating friend mumbled something that I can't remember. The wind picked up again, and the balloon shot upward. My mother tried for my attention, but it was fixed on my doomed friend in the sky. I watched and watched until the light green orb was nearly out of sight. And then it echoed through the world I knew and shook my eardrums. The scene repeated in my mind over and over and over and over and over again. My mom told me it would be fine, but at the time, I knew it wouldn't be. From then on, I was quite frightened by the idea of having friends that could explode.